Okay, everything looks to be in order. Get this underway. Hey, good evening, man. And happy Friday.
This way.
Nice, so I didn't have to pass the diplomacy check to convince him to fight.
Shall we move? We shall move.
I assumed I would select option 1, he would refuse, and then I'd select option 2. Yeah, this is probably the best one to extend. I almost used Flame Strike on Bismuth.
Who, me?
Please, allow me.
Rules are made to be broken.
I probably don't need to buff up this much for this one area, but why risk it?
Something
looks
wrong?
good to me.
I will resist.
Can we retreat already?
Prepare yourself.
With your head.
Alright, who has the gloves of phlebotomy on? My main character does. Is there wisdom modifier, though? Or scales with wisdom, so I'm wondering... Yeah, so right now it's just getting this +1 enhancement on attack and damage rolls. Is it actually applying? It is. Not on damage, though. At least I don't see it there. Is it getting thrown underneath my other enhancement? I think there's one extra crystal you can get in the game. So I think the Rashkagol fight is optional if you want to go for the secret ending.
Retreat is not an option.
For
Cover me, alright?
Desna, guide my hand.
Kneel before.
Make your peace.
They never had a chance. Alright, let's give him his stuff back. These are really good. Does +3 damage to the second weapon when dual wielding or wielding a two-handed melee weapon. And if he has weapon training, which he does, it goes up by another +2, so it's +5 damage with his offhand weapon. Which right now only says +3. Huh. So we're seeing Darren's charisma actually play here. I lost my chaotic option. Yeah, she's not going to out-trick the Trickster, right? So option 4. There it is.
Save the last one for me.
I may as well go all out here.
I'll cut you wide open.
This one's mine. Burn! Slice! Press the attack! Behead!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will resist.
I will see to your demise. Retreat is not an option.
Prepare yourself. Desna, guide my hand.
Try to entertain me.
Oh, that's right, he didn't turn into rats because we became a cultist of Baphomet in order to come down here the first time on the Trickster path. Yeah, not really a boss fight. Yeah, Zenedra's a bit of a joke.
Wherever my legs carry me.
We'll check, make sure I didn't miss anything my first time through since we're already here.
Forwards!
So I wonder if
No,
Aristul will
backwards.
lend you aid.
Backwards!
You worship him when you come here. I find it odd that a god isn't doing something. Their temple being desecrated like that. I guess he can also give you a blessing in that other sacred place with the puzzle. Alright, we're actually just gonna walk back since we have time to kill anyway. Let me check my quest log real quick. Yeah, I don't think we have any hides of magical creatures. I don't think you get any of those until you go to Lucianira. Am I misremembering? So I'm not gonna make any of those until I get... Make sure I get the cloak first, because I do want to see all the Mythic Path cloaks.
Vagrant, you sleep on the street, wear rags, and all of your friends are beggars. There's dirt and disease all around you. You belong in an infirmary.
Thank you, Camellia. You're so caring.
Yeah, so is it possible to make all of those relics? Because I didn't manage to do it in my first run. Now, I realize there's a couple areas that I missed. I think I was short by like 1 or 2 ingredients, which I assume that you find in that secret area in Illusionaira once you do all those religion checks and get the rune. I'm curious. I mean, I assume that there is enough to make all of them. Just whatever I happened to miss happened to be exactly what I needed to get the cloak. So I do want to see the cloak for the legend path. Yeah, let him stay. And we get vampires and shadow dancers, which we're gonna lose shortly anyway, so doesn't matter. That's funny. They're all veterans with at least 100 years of combat experience. So what are shadow dancers? It seems to imply that they're also long-lived, so either elves or vampires. Yeah, I think there's 4 relics. There's another one you find in Illusionaira. I think there's only the 4 relics, maybe 5 total. Because you have the gloves, you have the helmet, or the mask, whatever you want to call it. The cloak. Is it boots? Yeah, the boots of the guy that ran until he died. So I might go and make those before we go to the Midnight Fane as well. They're all really good. Well, I don't know about the cloak. I know the cloak is unique to each path. I'm still upset. I'm gonna end up doing another legend run because they've added a quest to it, and I want to see the cloak. I could just look it up, but that's not fun. Let me see what resources I have. We'll go speak to the storyteller real quick, and then we'll just start skipping a bunch of days until Golfray shows up. Oh yeah, the one that you give back to Golfray in the beginning. That one's really cheap. Let's see, I have 5 and 6. So my magic essence at 7. The one, yeah, it's gonna take up all my cold iron and a third of my demon blood. Yeah, so I can't make both. Okay, so I can make both the gauntlets and the ancient boots. Let's go and do that. And hope that I find everything I need for the cloak. I mean, maybe I should hold off, right? I'm paranoid that I'm going to miss it. But everybody else says you can do it, so as long as I don't miss anything, we should be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll risk it.
Wait for me there, I wonder.
Shoot. I don't know. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. I'm gonna wait. And I keep going back and forth. I don't want to risk missing the cloak, because I think it's the most important one. Then again, we're gonna speak to... We can make them while you're in Illusionaira, right? I never had to, because I made them before I went. But you find the storyteller there regardless. I think it's fine. I'm fretting too much. Useful friends. Three witches. 8 sand clerics. Or 40 energy points. Oh, stone skin. Pharaoh's Curse. And Curse of the Black Sands. Yeah, Bismuth is head of Crusade Affairs. He is the Knight Commander. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all's word for it. If I don't get the cloak, I'm blaming y'all. No, I think I'll be fine. As long as I explore that one secret area, we should be okay. Because I managed to get the mask. I got everything except for the cloak last time, and I think I was just short 1 or 2 resources, so... I feel like I'm being more thorough this time around. Oh, there's also that Secret of Secrets. I wonder if there's anything in there as well. Can't forget about that. I'm just gonna take the energy point. None of this matters to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and go do it. Yeah, he's my stand-in when I'm not present. All correspondence will be sent to Bismuth in the absence of the Knight Commander. Or I guess in the Knight Commander's absence. Alright, Storyteller, give me your goods.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Might have enough for the boots? Double check. What do they need? I don't have the hides. Yeah, we can't make that yet anyway. They're just the gauntlets. But the Stern Hand I think is better for a mounted character. I had it on my main character in the last run. Does this work on Bismuth? I'm not going to give it to him regardless. I actually don't need this. None of my party's going to use it. I thought it had a separate effect besides just boosting the Animal Companion or the Lich's Skeletal Champion. Alright, so the boots are found... Hold on. I'll look it up for you. Booty, 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 boot. Stay at. Alright, there's that. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's the leather scrap. So it's in Winter Sun. Yeah, I got that one confused with the other one's also a scrap of something. Yeah, ancient scrap of script-covered leather versus a rune-covered ancient leather scrap. Same thing happened in Kingmaker. They had 2 relics that were similarly named. At least the components were.
No, backwards.
I think it actually was the same names. Yeah, I had it on my Azada Cavalier, and I think both Ivu and my mount, Bucephalus, was getting the bonus. Yeah, especially in the beginning, because when Kingmaker first released, all the pieces weren't in the game. There was a couple that were pretty good. I don't remember what they all were now. But yeah, a lot of them had a penalty as well as a buff. So they were often double-edged swords. There was the cloak. That I know... I don't remember exactly what it did, but I know it had a pretty significant negative effect. The Dwarven helmet was okay. Not super great. I think it had some like decent DR. Can't remember what else there was. Oh, there was that leather armor that lets you turn into like a leopard or something. Yeah, that was a little disappointing. Sure, we'll just throw some decrees in there just because we can. We do have to worry about these guys. Slap them all together. Alright, so yeah, the sword dance or shadow dancers are elves. Which explains their 100 years of experience. Yeah, I'm not sure where it was found. I don't think... Yeah, it may have been in the heart-shaped stone. So then you have to pass all those checks. Yeah, it was the amulet. You buy it in Patox. From the person on the docks, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it never triggered the attacks of opportunity. I think I had it on Octavia. I don't remember what the Relic Ring did in Kingmaker. Alright, rank trade. Oh yeah, play cards for ranks. That sounds exactly what my Trickster would do. All generals get lucky. +3 bonus to saving throws. That's awesome. So I'm assuming this is a Trickster exclusive. It doesn't say it. I don't see why this wouldn't be a Trickster exclusive thing. Plus the bonus is so good. Because it's universal. I mean, she did with my Azada. My Azada did the right... Oh, I used the wrong army. Shoot. My bad. I mean, saying 4 to 23 is such a wide range of damage. Yeah, I absolutely love that part. I think the Azada has some, well, I mean, out of the past that I've played, of course, has some of the best moments in the game. For the Flesh Market, it's going to charge without Golf Ray. Goodbye, vampires. So what does this guy do? I mean, it's a decent debuff if you're relying on your units. Seems pretty good. There's so many darn units for the Crusade, but you really don't utilize most of them. Because waiting for the Queen, at least what the Azada argues, is gives the demons time to prepare for your attack. You catch them off guard when you attack immediately. Or I guess it was, wait, like a week or something? Instead of the full 30 days. I mean, it's evil, but it seems like the Trickster option, so... give the treasure to the enemies of the Crusade. How much longer do I have until the Queen gets here? Plus, the Hand of the Inheritor is completely on board with the Azada's move, which is fantastic. A fantastic character in this game. Oh yeah, what am I waiting for? Tell me. Yes, I didn't max these out. I'm not sure what else I could have done. Do I have any other decrees I can do? Yeah, unless you're like me and you do all the relics beforehand. Do I... Ask her. We'll throw some of those out. Got time and resources to waste, so may as well. Oh, you only can do it one time. Well, I should have done these earlier then. I don't think it really matters. Screw it. Apostate Paladins. Yeah, I could use more light cavalry. Let's go and send them towards... Oh wait, I could have done it from that menu. The Crusade ranks, I think 2 of them are maxed out and 2 of them are... Maybe 3 of them are maxed out. One of them is almost maxed out. Yeah, it's close. I mean, this one's technically maxed out because 5 is the highest you can go, but it's not all the way. And logistics is almost there. I just did them all before I went to... Well, I'm not talking about the relics of the storyteller. I'm talking about the decree relics. Yeah, thought about that. Didn't really want to, but... Yeah, I could build stuff. So let's see. Yeah, logistics plus 4,500. Plus I use the Alchemist Laboratory quite a bit. Do I have one in here already? I do. Apothecary. I don't have a brewery here yet. Let's do that. I did mean to build breweries in all my settlements. So go ahead and do that real quick, and... Oh, this is good. Hall strategy. +1 bonus to attack and defense, and +2 bonus to power for all generals. Slap that right there. I don't have main spellcaster's lodge either. That's a mistake. I always forget to build stuff in Dresden. I mean, I've been doing decent this time around. See, why would you build a shelter? In Dresden. You just rest in Dresden. Unless it affects the area immediately around Dresden. I assume by reducing all morale effects in combat by 10%, it just means negative. Yeah, so the watchtower does specify within the fort's area of control. The shelter does not. I assume it's only if they rest on it. I don't see why you would do that. You always forget to build stuff in Dresden. I think all my other forts are maxed out. Can I avoid that for a little bit longer? Or at least logistics get maxed out. We'll hold off on that for just a second. Oh, that's right. Comes back every now and then. Yeah, I'm not sure what I missed with leadership.
Greetings to the leader of my Crusader host. I received regular reports about the course of your activities, and I wish to take a moment to publicly thank you, Knight Commander. Your victories as a military commander are undeniable and will not be forgotten.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was just gonna pay attention and try to see what happens when I come back. I assume that they would, or even you gain some, since you have to rebuild everything from scratch. Oh, they do reset? That sucks.
Patience, Commander. It was important for me to recognize your deeds. We will discuss future plans and military objectives later. Now, for the main purpose of my visit. The Hand of the Inheritor summoned me here. He believes that you will require my help when you attack the Midnight Fane. A Demon Lord temple virtually on top of a Crusader stronghold. No one could have predicted it. The sooner we bring it down, the better. Of course. We reclaimed Dresden. This is a significant achievement for the Fifth Crusade. It was the moment when we proved that we could win. But we must take the next step. We must capture a valuable asset of the enemy. The Fane is the ideal target, because it will allow us to eliminate the threat hanging over Dresden and destroy a key outpost of the Abyssal armies in one foul swoop. That is why I am here, and why I shall be going on the attack with you. I don't wish to boast, Commander, but on my own I'm worth as much as a whole troop. Besides, I feel that I am needed here, and my blade has sat in its scabbard long enough. Calm. And by that I mean like the calm before the storm. We fended off an attack on Rosian, and since then, aside from a few skirmishes on the frontier, we have seen neither hide nor hair of any demons. There is good news as well. Word of the Fifth Crusade's victories is spreading far and wide, inspiring new volunteers to join our ranks. The Church of Iomedae has received a record number of donations, which are now being used to keep your forces fed and armed. We are growing stronger, and we have to believe that this newfound strength will be enough to win this war. No, I put you in charge of the Crusade, and therefore I must trust you. If you want my advice, ask Lady Kenomi. Her words are my own.
So, option 4. You get it back in Act 5. Can you still get the secret ending if you give her this now?
Give me a sign when you are ready.
Alright, I'm gonna actually chase those guys down. I think we're ready to start. I was thinking there's gonna be another council meeting for logistics, but I don't know how long it takes to proc. Okay, that's what I thought. Because they do give you an option to give it back. Because I'm probably gonna go for my secret ending of my angel run, and I'm gonna romance Galfrey. So I go with the lawful option, since that's gonna be a paladin. No reason not to be lawful there. I thought as soon as you ranked up your Crusade stat, you get the option to rank it. Maybe it stops it at 4. I'm still just a little shy. I don't really want to build any of these, but, sure. Oh, she just killed, Kalessa. Yeah, let's go speak to her again real quick, I guess. I spoke to her after she killed Kylessa. She didn't have anything new to say. So far, we've allowed her to kill 2 people.
Trail me.
And she's killed 2 unnamed NPCs. I should have spawned at the temple instead. Oh well. At least we have the merchant anyway. We have some junk to sell.
Let's shake a leg.
I don't know why I have this on my main character. What does Darren have? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, we really don't need this. Remember, I had boosted up Bucephalus's will to 17 or above or something. There's no chance of him turning against me. Though he had Indomitable Mount as well. I invested into mobility. So I respec before they got rid of the respec option in core difficulty. We don't need a second one of those. I guess we don't really need this. Or that. Sorry, it's not a temple. It's just a house.
So many thoughts. So little
I do miss
time.
all the HP that you get as legend.
Wherever my legs carry me.
I was in the 500s. Yeah, nothing else here. Oh, okay. You have it. It doesn't ungray itself. She wants to kill whole rune. Okay, that I knew you could do this at some point. I didn't know when. All right, go get the imposter from the prison. I'd have to meet her over there.
First I said, no, I can't. Too dangerous. Well,
That's good to know.
insisted, but I should.
That dialogue
I need that to survive.
does not
I
ungray,
argued,
which is
then agreed to do
a little
it.
frustrating.
Oh, it's so hard to decide whether to have breakfast or not.
It happens so much in CRPGs. Either the dialogue doesn't gray out appropriately, or it doesn't ungray when it should. Like, Pillars does that a lot. Where you exhaust all the dialogue options, but it's still highlighted.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Also, I'm surprised I'm not having to, like, I'm surprised these options aren't evil.
Brave for adventure.
So this will be 4 people and the 2 unnamed NPCs, so we're at 6. Also, it does feel like the Trickster has more dialogue options than the Azada did up to this point. But at the same time, the Azada has those environmental interactions where you go, you click on it, and it sprouts like a little forest. Sorry, Holrune. I know you're handy later, but we don't need you this time around. Sometimes that's not the case, though. Like in Deadfire, the NPC Khan that sends you after Oswald. The first option there, I explored all the dialogue options, but it still remained highlighted.
Quick, else we
It's
miss
happened
all
with a
the
couple of
fun.
them. I think one of the companions as well.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I wonder if we can actually find the body that she hid.
This way.
Well, she's also killing demons.
Wherever my legs carry me.
I'm assuming we won't actually find Holrune's body. She did say she was going to hide it well. Though her ability to hide things isn't stellar. Like her ability to hide her own alignment, despite having
Backwards.
the ability to hide her alignment. So everyone has some good equipment. Well, not at this stage of the game. Hey, Rafa Fox. Yeah, I'll check that abandoned building that we first caught her in the act and see if she stuffed the body there. At the very least, I can sell his stuff.
Road calls me. I'll take the bait.
I wonder if we go to leave if we can loot it. Yeah, Hylor is probably my favorite story in the game. But man, it's rough.
Trail me.
That poor man. Yeah, it's not a quote good ending.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
And man, even in Inevitable Excess. Gosh. That poor guy.
This way.
Alright, enough goofing around, I guess. Let's go start the attack on the Midnight Fane, finally. Like I've been procrastinating the past 2 streams. That's a good question. I would assume that maybe if they... If they speak to his daughter, I don't see why not, but I'll find out at some point.
Well, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait. I wish to speak with you. Alone. If you have no objections. I can guess from which of my relations you picked up these inappropriate jokes. Lead on.
Well, thanks. I'm flattered. What have you been watching? I have a lot of stuff on the channel. Oops. Got my headset cable stuck on my desk. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about that game quite a bit lately. Like, part of me is tempted to do another run of it, but the other part of me wants to hold on to the sanctity of my first run. It's one of those games where, out of that first run, going in blind is just... you can't beat it. And I don't know if I could play any differently than I did, except for succeeding on the one quest I didn't succeed on. Which I don't know if you made it that far, so I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, we'll go with option 1. I'm going to give her a reason to take my rank away. Not to worry, I never liked you that much anyway. A glassy tears in the biting wind. And those biting words. Alright, come on A-Team. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, that's part of the experience. Failing. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. Because most of them you can go back and retry anyway, if there are any of the white checks. Yeah, don't worry, I'm just exploring all the different options through all the playthroughs. I have not done a Let's Play of Fallout 1 and 2 yet. I have played them in the past. That is coming eventually. Because once I start that, I'm going to play through the entire Fallout franchise, excluding 76. Though I may stream it, like during my Let's Play series of Fallout. So I'm wondering how much the encounters are going to change here since I didn't attack immediately like I did in my first run as an Azada. Man, the Hand of the Inheritor looks so darn cool. I'm a little sad his sword isn't, you know, ablaze or anything. Yeah, one thing I've been trying to decide for my Fallout run is what weapons I'm going to use for each game, because I'm going to try and mix it up each time. I know in Fallout 3, I'm going to use energy weapons, because it's my absolute favorite. Fallout New Vegas will be small guns. I'm thinking I'll use unarmed in Fallout 1. I think it makes the most sense for the Vault Dweller, because more than likely he wouldn't have access to guns unless he was a security officer. Because Vaults had weapons, like we saw in Fallout 3. I think unarmed, because he could be like a wrestler or a boxer, like if he went to the gym or whatever. And then Fallout 2 will probably be melee weapons, since you're from the tribe. And Fallout 4... probably energy weapons again. No, melee weapons again, because there's that one really cool hammer. Alright, we're just gonna make our way around. Hopefully these guys take most of the damage for us.
Make your
Distract them from me.
I'll make short work of this.
The spirits demand your blood.
I will resist.
Yeah, not nearly as exciting as having Trance and everybody with us. But I'll take it. So, I'm not a fan of 76. What I've seen, I haven't
Wherever
played it
my
myself,
legs carry me.
but it seems like it'd be fun just to explore it. Just walk around the map, because that's the best part about the Fallout games anyways, the exploration. Or at least Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas. It's just exploring.
Let's shake a leg.
Yeah, I'm curious how my fight against Playful Darkness is going to go this run as well. 'Cause I don't feel nearly as powerful as I did in my Cavalier run.
I'll watch your back.
But I don't know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I've played 1, 2, I've played all the Fallout games except for 76. Oh, and the action RPG that came out for like the PlayStation back in the day. Brotherhood. Yeah, I didn't have many touch attacks in my first run either, and I managed to do okay. It took me 2 tries. And really, if it weren't for the ads that spawned in the corridor behind you, it probably would have only been 1 try. I didn't think
Don't mind me.
Playful Darkness himself was that difficult. And if you survive long enough to, you know, wait out his buffs, you're fine anyway. Oh, that's a little redundant. I'll take care of that real quick. We'll grab glitter dust, I think.
Ask nicely.
Since I get rid of Darwin's hat, I don't have to reactivate Arcane Strike anymore. I've been trying to, yeah. I've been trying to stream every weekday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern.
I'm here.
I'm prepared.
Where else would I be?
Missed me already.
I've been debating whether or not I want to stream more or not, but in the near future, it's going to probably just transfer to weekends only. But since I fit this in my schedule right now, as it's this series such a long series, I'm trying to stream more frequently. I didn't mean to give her that. Oh, that's fine.
Trust me.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Okay, which way first? I guess this way.
Now, what is that? I sense something. What's on your mind? I wonder. I am helpful, am I not?
Okay, so we know something to do with the doors. We can't open this one anyway.
Backwards! No, no, backwards. Backwards!
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people. The spirits guide me. I hope you appreciate this.
Okay, so this is a difference between the Azana run and everybody else. There's a barricade of corpses. This is very, very much like Thermopylae, at least in the 300 movie. Filthery or filthity.
Time to shoot treasures!
Oh, better idea. Melly, you come back to me.
Prepare yourself!
Out of my sight! Kneel before me! Let the attack commence! You like that? What? You didn't?
At your discretion. I am helpful, am I not?
Okay, interesting. So we have a door here that will open and close. Can't see it because my guys are too close to it. I don't see anything on it. Leave it open for now as a way back.
I am helpful, am I not?
I will see to your demise.
Cover me, alright?
Struggles end here.
Desna, guide my hand!
Might be trapped, might be treasure.
Do they retain... Okay, so even when they fall and get back up, the mythic creatures, or mythic demons, they still retain that strength and constitution damage. Makes that even better.
Open your heart to me. What do we have here? If it pleases you. I hope you appreciate this. I am helpful, am I not?
Trail me. I crave for adventure. Let's strengthen short work of this. This one's mine.
Make your peace.
I'm glad I was useful to you. I am helpful.
Die.
Am I
Die.
not?
Die.
I will resist!
This poor guy. Just waiting around the corner.
With your head.
Well, these guys don't have spears. The Eliminators don't. They were not setting these guys up for success, were they?
Why not both?
Prepare yourself! Guide my hand! You are today's sacrifice!
I will see to your demise.
What I was made for.
Just walking right through these guys. They acting like they have a
What's gonna
chance.
Wait for me there, I wonder.
The Blizz. Such a ridiculous name for a weapon. On its holy damage, that's really good. So, I wonder if I use battle axes on my characters. So some of my planned builds.
Did you see that?
I haven't decided what weapons some of them are going to use yet. I can still have the one way forward, right?
Wherever my legs carry me.
Distract them from me.
End my dream.
And retreat.
Is not an option.
Thank you for refusing.
Forwards? No, backwards.
Smile.
Backwards.
The world's not ending just yet.
I'm starting to take a little bit of damage at least.
Oh, skip the pleasantries. I shine in all endeavors.
Oh,
even
Rushlai's
failed once.
done, so she didn't get to do it. Whoopsies. Or dazed. 26 seconds. That is no joke.
Trail me.
Alright, we'll just wait that out, I guess.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Finally. Quick save. And into the fray.
Heartbeat quickens. Go for their hearts!
They're immune to precision damage, which only Arushalai and Darren, her as well, right?
Make your peace. I will resist!
Time to share your treasures.
It is a good feeling seeing your characters take away enemy stats instead of enemies taking away your stats like the swarms do. Feels good to turn the tables.
I'll make short work of this.
Skeleton almost looks like it could be looted.
It's either us or them.
Cover me, all right? Zap you. Why not both?
Let me draw the first blood.
your flesh.
You're doing pretty good. Just failed that one because of this guy. Which he is a little bit beefier than the other ones. Well, it's just immune to precision damage, but Rushla is getting damage in.
You can handle them. Distract them for me.
Yeah, I never had much trouble with them in the first place. I think there was one fight that my Cavalier run may have struggled with. But, I mean, my first run was, it just felt super easy. Granted, the ability to charge in and immediately take one threat off the board was extremely powerful. Then once you got cleave, a greater cleave, or sorry, greater cleaving finish, I mean, it was over.
Save the last one for me. You are today's sacrifice. Prepare yourself.
Out of my sight.
Guide my hand.
Press the attack. May I see your entrails, please?
Go for their heart.
It's a little silly that Bismuth also procs the Clemency of Shadows.
Wide open.
Also very powerful, so I'm not going to complain. You lose one body to gain another one. I mean, really, I just think you have to get good. We're not done exploring here yet. Speaking of, I do eventually want to play some of the Soulsborne games. I'm a little disappointed that Demon's Souls never came to PC. That's my personal favorite of the Souls games. It's the one that I started playing and probably put the most time into.
Make your
Oh, one of these guys, great.
Blood!
Was that Regil that? Yeah, Regil crit for 157 damage. Helps that I smote him beforehand. Yeah, having those Ents was, I use it very often because my PC couldn't handle it. Alright, full plate of Spell Nullify versus Carapace. It's a +4, and it gives spell resistance 23. How much spell resistance do I currently have? Oh, plus caster level. Should be, what, 15? So it's more. And I assume that doesn't stack, but it does last forever. Versus, what does he currently have? Enemy lands an attack when aware of this thing that's pass a DC or suffer. Yeah, so I don't think... I mean, it's a guaranteed effect. Either way, so either they lose strength damage or they take piercing damage. As in the Martial tab? The 27, yeah, ours right. Pretty straightforward though. It's 12 plus caster level. Darren's a full caster, so 1 caster level per level. Do I want to swap to this? Right now, if it takes a hit, either they lose strength damage or they take piercing damage unless they're immune to it, or it doesn't overcome their DR, of course. And these don't stack. But it is a permanent spell resistant, so if it wears off, he still has it. I was just joking. The whole get good thing is a little silly. As some people think it's funny.
Shall we move?
I'm just joshing.
I welcome your company.
Now, I've seen what bad RNG can do. it's hit me pretty hard too. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to do. I guess this is still. I mean, we lose one armor class. He doesn't really need mithril anyway. I think it's a tough call. Leave it as is for now. Also, that armor is just sitting in a sack on the ground.
I will see towards mine. Let the attack.
I win!
Die, die, die.
We miss all those attacks, and then it's just one big burst of damage, because we crit. So we get all of those attacks of opportunity at once.
I will resist!
Forwards! No, backwards.
Are these guys just back here hanging out in a corner? Summoning Glabrezus? Glabrezus? I have no idea how it's pronounced. Don't know where the emphasis lies. Oh, Miss Loot back here. But yeah, let's go ahead and have Woljif memorize some spells. Assuming we have some new ones, right? No, he knows all these. Fantastic.
Hey, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Alright, we still have most of our buffs. We should be fine to keep pushing forward
So many thoughts.
for a little while longer.
So little time.
I came back the wrong way. Afraid that was gonna happen.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Yeah, I figured it out. A little trial and error. So it's really a test for you guys to make sure you're all paying attention to the stream. I definitely didn't get lost. Okay, get lost. I have a map. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way first. Before we do that.
Trust me.
I crave for adventure. This way.
Alright, hold on. This has 2 squares on it. What does this have? 2 squares. Alright, just trying to pay attention to each door that we open up. Yeah, I'm curious as well, because these cells can also be interacted with. I wonder if those count. They do have diamonds. So they both have 1 blue diamond, and these both have... Oh, wrong one. That's the right spot. 2 red squares. I wonder if that... Well, I guess those are technically just lights. Never mind. I thought I was onto something.
Let's shake a leg.
Alright, so I'll probably have to rest after this fight. What's that guy comes in large? Oh. Not as bad as I thought.
Let's
Let's go ahead and do
I
this.
encourage people to... This spell's faulty. Not really.
Decide.
I'll match you back.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
I will prove my worth.
I get a few early buffs out.
Let's have some fun.
Your struggles are here.
With your head. It's not an option.
Tactical retreat. No. Can't I now? I'm not nearly rich
Just
enough.
all those attacks of opportunity are just shredding everybody.
Wherever my legs carry me.
The +3 Thundering Glaive confirms a critical hit. All creatures in a 15-foot radius must pass a Fortitude saving throw or suffer 2d8 plus 4 sonic damage. Become prone for 1 round. That's really solid. I mean, the DC isn't great, but they still take damage even if they succeed the save. They just don't get knocked prone. That's half the damage, of course. Oh, it's all creatures, though, not just enemies. Alright, let's go save our compatriots. In a moment.
Danger ahead!
Share your treasures.
The spirits demand your blood.
Slice!
Cover me.
Healing.
Like that? What? You didn't?
Alright, lost some Crusaders here, but we gained some health potions. There's always a silver lining. And oftentimes it comes in a glass vial.
Will defend my dream.
I'm gonna let my allies take the brunt of the attack. I'm gonna hang back.
May I see your entrails, please?
Kneel before me.
You are today's sacrifice.
This one's mine.
Go for their hearts. Desna, guide my hand.
I mean, we're blitzing through this place. Now, I did that in my last run as well. And Playful Darkness still humbled me. So we'll see.
Forwards? No, backwards, backwards!
See what happens when we get there.
Now what is that? I hope you appreciate this.
Trail me.
My tail is restless.
You require my counsel?
It's either us or them.
Same with that. Why not both? Distract them for me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Cleaving shot was putting in some work there. So, can you see your cleaving shot source? Yeah, I was paying attention to the Earthbreakers because when I do my Paladin run, he's going to use an Earthbreaker. It's my standard Paladin build. Bring a big hammer.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
I haven't seen a trap chest in a long time.
I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
Nightmare. See, I like it when the actual description of the weapon has little flavor text on it, or in it. So, corrupted by demons and it feeds on fear. 'Cause usually they have that just in the flavor text, but most of the unique weapons in this game don't have flavor text. So they sprinkle it in here. So, interesting. I might use a Falcata in one of my runs. I've never used it before. Think which build I would use it on, though. I mean, Unholy's not great, but could always be worse. Yeah, that's one of the many things I like about it. Plus, it gives a class that usually doesn't have AoE capabilities.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I don't have a food buff, I just realized. Alright, what do we want? We could do Demon Slayer Soup, but I only have one Crystallized Demonic Rage left. I might just go with, well, let's do Monster Casserole. We have plenty of these resources, and the +2 to... I mean, it's just damage, though. Wouldn't mind a bonus to attack. Yeah, I don't know why you use something like this. Temporary hit points per level for a day. You don't get those back when you rest. Like, you use up these resources, and you get something that you're going to lose. It's just not worth it. Yeah, let's go with the bonus damage. Yeah, that's something I really liked about the first pillars, was you selected a weapon group. So you had like the knight, the soldier, the peasant, and it gave you a handful of weapons. I don't mind specializing in a certain weapon. Sorry, I got caught up reading that text. Like, I think having a group like that makes more sense. It gives you some variety. You find something that's better, and that way, if your weapon isn't represented consistently throughout the game, you can still upgrade your weapon by finding other weapon types in your weapon group.
Shall we move? We shall move!
The spirits.
Aparana, Sente, Una, Adayana, Ilimosi, Tradisi. Ilimosi, Tradisi. Tradisi. Ilimosi, Tradisi. Ilimosi, Tradisi. Ilimosi, Tradisi. Tradisi, Turino. Una, Adayana. Una, Adayana. Una, Adayana. Una, Adayana. Ilimosi, Tradisi. Una, Adayana. Una, Adayana. Una, Adayana. Una, Adayana.
Yeah, no mode wine is great, but I'm trying not to spend too many valuable resources here, because I don't think we really need it.
Ilimosi, Tradisi. Ilimosi, Tradisi.
Me?
See, it's great. It doesn't take super long once I get into a rhythm and apply my buffs and activating my rods. But once I get new rods and everything, I have to readjust a little bit.
Miss me already?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Rules are made to be broken.
So I could give Regil this armor, the heavy armor with the spell resist, so I don't waste a cast. But I think it's fine.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
This way.
Alright, so we still need the key for Discari Servants. Let's go this way. I almost forgot about the stairwell over here. Completely forgot the Fane had a lower floor to begin with.
No secrets can escape
Open
my
your heart
prying
to me.
gaze.
I hope you appreciate this.
Wherever my legs carry me. Let's shred
What do we
them.
have here?
Retreat
Time to
is not
share
an
your
option.
treasures.
The spirits demand your blood!
Sorry, if I can kill you once, we can kill you a second time. I don't care how many times you stand up.
Prepare yourself!
Kneel before
Your entrails, please.
We can do this all day.
Today's sacrifice! It is my pleasure! Go for their hearts!
this one's mine.
Of our essence that we need.
Forwards. Backward. Backward.
Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, we'll help the victims. Seems like the right thing to do. Crazy that we can pull radiance out of Tila's scabbard when she's not in the party.
I finished here. Is there more? No, what is that? You can trust me. The heartbeat quickens. I am helpful.
Alright, get him! Alright, we should have fleshed a stone scroll, right?
Excruciating.
I was afraid this is eventually going to work. We succeeded the last fight. No one got petrified, but this time around, not the same. What did I take off him before? Yeah, that's my girlfriend you're talking about, not a robot. Meet me in the parking lot after school. Yeah, I guess I don't really need persistent on him, do I? I'm just gonna give it to Nenio. We're gonna use her for an extended period of time in the Enigma anyway.
pleasantries.
Also, thank goodness for Last Stand. I didn't realize Last Stand prevented petrification.
Precision and grace.
Let me draw the first blood.
Die! I'll make
Cover me, alright? Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
I'll cut you wide open.
Press the attack!
-6 Constitution to that one guy. Sucks to be him.
no. Hey.
Why are we moving so slow? No way back already. Let's finish exploring here before we head back. Oh, is it because of Darren? Acting like we're still in combat. Which is why I'm moving so slow. I don't know why. Our Shadow Demon's fighting somebody. Little forward, but she has a succubus, I guess. I had to read this all out loud in my in my Let's Play. Oh, another will check. By 1. Of course. Twisted Temptation. Is it? I haven't fought her before. What's my Shadow Demon and Harp and wrap up whatever fight he's in? I want to put this chest. I don't know where he's at. I'm assuming back in the Midnight Fane somewhere. I don't want to go through here. I want to finish exploring. But he only lasts for 2 minutes, so we'll just keep pushing forward. Yeah, I'll fight her in a couple of my runs, but not this one. There we go. Thank goodness that's over.
I am helpful, am I not?
That's right. We have a new weapon as well, right? That's what the... Oh, here it is. Alright, increase the save DC of all enchantment school spells the wearer casts by 2. In addition, whenever the wearer affects an enemy with a spell for the first time, enemy suffers a -2 penalty on will saving throws for 3 rounds. Okay. So I was thinking about, instead of making Ember a Ray Blaster in my Gold Dragon run, I'm going to have her focus on enchantment spells, because elves get some bonuses to that anyway. The problem is a lot of those spells do fall off later on in the game. I mean, we can do both, I guess. I'm curious how far enchantments can go. Plus, the redemption arc that I'm going for with the Gold Dragon, I think it makes more sense for Ember not to cast Hellfire Ray. So, we'll see, though. Alright, plus 10 confidence bonus on stealth skill checks. Whenever the wearer loses invisibility, he becomes blurred as per the blur spell for 1d4 rounds. I don't really use stealth. So, don't care.
Trail me. Burn!
Danger ahead!
Behead! Yes! Off with your head!
Desna, guide my hand! What a mess!
Time to share your treasures!
Is what I was made for.
Out of my sight!
Struggles end here. I shall not be swayed from my path.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. The next one will continue through the Abyss. I think we fight... Alright, so this is where the Shadow Demon must have been. Either way, the next one I think we fight Playful Darkness, so we need to be prepared for that. I think I have all my buffs up. At least all the important ones. So we should be okay. But once again, we'll see. Either way, for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Oops. My voice held up better than I thought it was going to. My throat hurts tonight from allergies I've been fighting all week. All the sniffling I've been doing. Alright, take care everybody.